The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
I ain't coming for no foolishness. You don't understand. 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 Kick it. You don't understand. 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 Kick it. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. Kick it. You don't understand. 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 Kick it. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Alright, motherfuckers, we back here. Life of Jay, episode number 13. Know what time it is. Now, you read the title right. I'm going to be telling my expulsion story. Story about me getting expelled from high school and having to go from one terrible school to another. You might be thinking, what happened to the ghost story? But I thought you was putting that up in September. I decided I was going to wait out. I already put 2 stories up in September, and I decided the best time to put the ghost story up is around Thanksgiving. The week of Thanksgiving. I'm putting it up 2 days before Thanksgiving. The reason I say it's the best time to do that is because not only am I paying tribute to my cousin and my grandmother, I'm also giving them thanks for being there for me when I needed them most. Until then, we're going to be doing the expulsion story. And I felt like the best time to do the expulsion story is around Halloween because Halloween represents hell, and whenever I was in school, I felt like I was in hell and jail at the same time, so why the fuck not? It all comes full circle. So with that said, we're going to hit this one more time, and then I'm going to go in and put it out because I'm going to save this for when I actually tell the story part, because this is actually going to be a 2-parter. First part is going to be a rant, just exposing the school for the dickheads that they are. And then the second part is going to be the actual story. So if you don't want to hear me rant and, cuss up a storm, then you might as well just go ahead and wait until the second part. But if you don't give a shit and you like listening to me rant and laughing your ass off at me ranting, then might as well stay your ass right here. This shit feels so good. Oh my God. I'm not smoking this throughout the entire video because this is basically just preparation for me to go ham and go off the right way and expose the school and the teachers and the staff and the principal and the assistant principal and the deans, both of them sacks of shit, for the lying sacks of shit that they all are, set the building ablaze, completely on fire, piss on the flames, and shoot them the double bird on the way out. Stone Cold Steve Austin style. Fuck that school. What? Fuck that school. You know what I'm saying? Is it out? Yeah, it's out. I'm going to put this back in the wrapper, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so there's 3 things that I want to get off my chest, all right? First thing is, school starts at 8 and when you're late. I will lump that up with detention. Second thing is, the school's fucked up uniform policy. Third thing, extended day program. So I'm in the 8th grade. It's a week before graduation. I'm at a school called Howard Road Academy. I'm sitting in class, pretty much zoned out, writing a couple of songs and shit. I was writing lyrics at the time, doing parodies. All of a sudden, these representatives from a school called National Collegiate Prep came out of nowhere and just started talking to us. Who are you people? And this is the only time we're going to mention it as collegiate because it was everything but collegiate. They say they was prepping your ass for college, but in reality, they was just prepping your ass for detention. That's all they was doing.
Bitch, what?
I wanted to see what they was talking about, to see if they was like really full of shit like I thought they was. And lo and behold, they really was full of shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I thought Howard Road Academy was the worst school I've ever been to. Little that I know, National Prep was going to trump everything that happened at Howard Road Academy and become the worst school I ever been to, ever. You know what I'm saying? Never mind Ballou. Ballou wasn't bad. Well, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad compared to National Prep. After all that bullshit and the graduation, we get that out of the way. Fast forward to the first day of school. First day of school, we have orientation. And we're sitting in the auditorium, we're waiting for them to go up on stage and speak to us about all this other bullshit that they want to talk about. The principal, the dean, the assistant principal, the security guard, and the school's counselor all got up on stage looking like the 5 heartbeats out this bitch, the Walmart version. They all took turns at the mic, and they all was talking shit, and I was pretty much zoned out, and I was sitting there like Charlie Brown school teacher. I didn't hear shit but 3 things. All I heard was, wah, 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 school starts at 8. Wah, 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 8:01 you're late. Wah, 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 community service. That's all I heard. They mentioned school starts at 8, 8:01 you're late. And this is where I had a huge problem. This is where I knew I fucked up by coming to the school. Because every other school that I went to, they always say school starts at 8:45. Class doesn't start until 9. My elementary school started at 8:45. Howard Road Academy, they gave us until 8:05. But they gave us less time, but they still gave us enough time to get into the building. Besides, it wasn't even that far away unless you was in traffic. Especially if you go down Suitland Parkway, that shit be jam-packed still to this day. Ridiculous. Ballou, they gave us till about 8:10, I believe, or 8:15, something like that. But you see what I'm getting at? At least they gave us time to get ourselves situated. National Prep, they gave us no time. And then the fucked up part about it is the fact that this school was located in the ass crack of the project. Not only was it located in the ass crack of the projects, but we was also sharing the school with another school. So it wasn't just us at this school, it was a whole elementary school in that bitch. And they was the only ones that was able to use the front entrance. So they had us use the side entrance.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly what day it was, but it was in October. It was like 30-something degrees outside, cold as shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can see their breath like I can see mine right now. Barely. It's like late October, before Halloween, and they open up the door. But the funny thing is, they only open up one door.
and that ain't the part that behooved me. What behooved me was
They waited until 7:58 to open the fucking door. 7:58. So you knew they was plotting something. That's why it took them so long to open up the fucking door. They was plotting. You know what I'm saying? They was up in the dean's office thinking to themselves, how many niggas can I put in detention today? How many people can we use to fill up an entire room of detention and just fuck their whole day up, huh? Sitting behind the door just waiting and shit.
It's that bullshit, Mo.
50 kids outside. You really think we all gonna get in at the same time? You really think we all gonna stand in a single file line? Fuck no. As soon as they open up one door, they bum rush to the goddamn door. I don't know why they didn't open up two. After that, after a couple of days of them trolling us with that bullshit and automatically giving us detention for people that wasn't, in the building by the time the bell rung, they finally decided to open up both goddamn doors. They was petty as fuck for that. But when you got 50 some odd niggas outside, don't expect them to, and yeah, I said niggas because that's exactly what they was acting like, a bunch of niggas. When you got 50 some odd niggas outside, don't expect them to walk in a single file line. You know they're gonna bum rush to the goddamn door. And when you open up the door at 7:58, it takes 5 minutes just to get into the fucking school with all these damn kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't go in one by one. They go in by like 6 by 6. So everybody started bum rushing in the door. You still got 20 kids outside after 8:01. And the bell rings. And everybody that's still outside, still trying to bum rush to the door, automatic detention. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. And I tell you one thing, I didn't go to not one detention that they gave me for being late to school. Unless I was actually late to school, like legit late to school. At this point, nobody was late to school. We were standing in front of the door and they opened it up 4 minutes before the fucking bell. And it took us 4 minutes just to get into school. That's tough. That's tough. The detention shit. They gave us detention for any old dumbass reason. Not only being late to school, but also being late to class. Being late to class, again, when you got a bunch of kids acting like a bunch of niggas, they don't know no better. Instead of walking on the right side of the excuse me, damn. Instead of walking on the right side of the hallway, they would all be bunched up in the goddamn hallway. And it'd take forever just to get from one class to another. Ridiculous. So we end up late to class and you end up getting detention for that. And I skipped every detention that I got for that. Another thing they gave us detention for was not wearing a belt. This was the school's fucked up uniform policy. I understand that you don't want kids to be walking around with their pants sagging. Cool. But the fact that you made belts mandatory, that's fucked up. That's tough! What's another detention that they gave us? Oh yeah, they gave us detention for wearing the wrong shoes. That's another one. You got PE, and sometimes we don't feel like changing our shoes after PE, so we just wear the same, gym shoes. I didn't give a fuck. I got detention plenty of times for wearing the wrong shoes. I didn't care, and I still didn't go to detention. I skipped detention for like 3 months, and they didn't give a fuck. And then they finally realized that I was skipping detention because they never noticed me in there. And then they decided to start suspending motherfuckers for it. But yeah, they gave us detention for some of the dumbest fucking reasons, bro. I can't even think off the top of my head right now the other retarded reasons for them giving us detention. I just know being late to school, which they forced us to be late to school on that bullshit. Being late to class because, kids act like a bunch of niggas bunching up in the halls and shit. Not wearing a belt, wearing the wrong shoes. Or if you got on the right shoes but they showing just a little bit of color, yeah, detention. They was always so obsessed with shoes. I don't know why. That's the school's fucked up uniform policy right there, which we about to get into right now. You had to wear the actual school uniform shirt. You couldn't go to Kids for Less or Foreman Mills and buy a $5 pack of uniform shirts that are completely identical to the actual school's uniform shirt. You had to wear the school's uniform shirt with the logo because they wanted you to represent the school. Excuse the fuck out of me if I don't want to represent a piss poor shitty ass school like this. Like I said, we had to wear the school's uniform shirt. I ain't had no problem with that. You can wear any uniform pants that you wanted as long as they was the school's colors, as long as they was gray. They forced us to wear a belt, like I said. The fucked up part about the uniform is that we had to wear all black shoes. Now, I don't mind wearing all black shoes, and when they say all black shoes, they talking about something like these. You know what I'm saying? These are black forces, you know what I'm saying? Black Air Force Ones. Now, this school was so fucking petty that if they see just a little bit of color, they say, oh, you gotta go home and go change into some real all black shoes. You know what I'm saying? This is how petty they are. You see the Force logo right there? The little silver thing? If they'd have seen that, they'd have probably told me to take them shoes off and go get some new ones.
Is he sirs? He ain't sirs. He ain't sirs.
That's how petty they was. Because I remember my dad took me to Foot Locker one day. As a matter of fact, I went to school with some Proteges on that I had back in the day that I got from Walmart. Basketball shoes. I used to wear those at the Boys and Girls Club. There was black, orange, and I think brown trim. I'm not sure. I can't even think about it right. I can't even picture it. If I could find a picture of it on Google, I'd put it up on the screen right here so you can see what I'm talking about. Beautiful ass basketball shoes. I loved wearing those shoes. I walked great in them, and I played basketball decent in them. You know what I'm saying? I was out there shooting my shots. You know what I'm saying? And making them. They seen me wearing those, and they said, "Mr. Hunter, you need some all black shoes." I'm like, "What's wrong with these? All those extra colors is prohibited." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." I told my dad about that. He was like, "Man, what the fuck?" Took me to Shoe City and got me some Cadillacs. Now those are all black, mostly black, but they was red bottoms. I didn't think they would have a problem with that, seeing that it was red. They wanted everything else black. The body of the shoes, the sole of the shoes, the shoe strings, all of that shit.
What?
I didn't think they was gonna have a problem with the bottom of it. But little did I know, they are some petty, lying sacks of shit, some of them are bitches. That's exactly what they were. And on top of that, not only were they red bottoms, but it also had the design on the back of the shoes where it was the Cadillac design and it was inside of a red circle. And it was barely even visible unless you was really like focused on the back of the shoes. And I thought they wasn't gonna have a problem with that either. So I wore those shoes. 2 days. Third day, I walk into class and they pull me to the side and say, "Oh, hold up, Mr. Hunter, hold up. You ain't supposed to be wearing those shoes." I'm like, "The fuck? Why not?" "Because you got that red in your shoes. The shoes are supposed to be all black."
Really, nigga?
I mean, if you look at them and you're not looking hard enough, obviously they're all black. You mean to tell me I can't wear these shoes because of the design in the back and a red circle that's barely even visible unless you focus real hard, and because they're red on the bottom? They're like, "Yep, pretty much."
Oh my God!
I'm like, that is fucking ridiculous. I didn't really say fucking, but I said, that is ridiculous. How petty can you be? I just got these shoes. I'm not about to go buy another pair. You can cover up the logo. We'll let the bottoms pass. We'll let the red on the bottom pass because you can't cover that. We'll give you an option for the back of the shoes. You can either A, take some tape, some Gap tape, and tape the back of the shoes, or you can color the logo in with a black Sharpie. I don't care what you do, just get rid of the color. And I sat there and looked at him like, getting the Nick Young look like, you fucking with me, right? Tape on the, I don't know which one is more retarded. Putting tape on the back of my shoes or coloring the logo in with a black Sharpie. Again, I just got these fucking shoes, so you got me all the way fucked up to the 7th power if you think I'm doing that. I ended up doing it anyway. I didn't color the shit because I'm not a fucking retard. My dad put tape on the back of the shoes. He was just as annoyed as I was. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this school?" And I'm like, I said the same thing. I don't know why I even chose to go to school in the first place. I knew I should have chose McKinley Tech. I put the tape on, my dad put the tape on my shoes, and I wore them to school the next day. And they're like, "Keep it up, Mr. Hunter." I'm like, "Fuck you." But you know, they got ears like a hawk, especially the dean. You know what I'm saying? I think the dean was the one that stopped me. The dyke ass bitch.
Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat foot ass bitch. Long titty, no nipple having ass bitch.
She said, "Keep it up, Mr. Hunter." I said, "Fuck you." She said, "What was that, Mr. Hunter?" I said, "Nothing," and walked to class. Actually, it was homeroom. I walked in the homeroom and the kids seen the tape on the back of my shoes. They're like, "Damn, son, you just got them shoes. You fucked them up already?" I'm like, "No." Petty ass fucking dean and the security guard was talking about the back of my shoes because I had red on them. And I said, "You know what, fuck this." I took that tape the fuck off the shoes. I'm like, they can kiss my nuts and my dick at the same time. And they had took that shit off, and they seen that I didn't have the shit on, and they're like, "Mr. Hunter, where's the tape that was on the back of your shoes?" I'm like, "I took it off. You're not about to have me walking up and down the halls looking retarded. You're making it seem like my shoes is more important than my education." Think about that for a second. In my mama voice, make that make sense. Mama used to tell me that shit all the time. Now I'm using her words against you. Make that make sense.
Fuck you.
That uniform policy. Oh shit, I just thought about something. Oh my, go ahead. Almost forgot. During orientation, they gave us a half sheet of paper with all the prices for all the uniform shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was thinking about. The uniform shirts They weren't selling pants, they was just selling shirts because they didn't know what size these niggas wear. They were selling shirts, they were selling ties, they were selling sweaters, they were selling blazers. The shirts were $15 a piece. So that's $30 if you get 2 shirts. And who the fuck is gonna wear 1 shirt the whole year? That's dirty. Usually I would get about 3 of them. That's my limit when it comes to uniform shirts. So $15 per shirt, that's $45. A tie, if you get the tie, you're forced to wear it. You can't buy a tie and not wear it. That's their rule. Bullshit. The tie was like $10. The blazer, $40.
$40.
And then the sweaters were like $45. So how the I ain't gonna go there. I didn't even bother buying a blazer. But I did steal somebody's sweater. And I ain't regret it not one bit, because when it was cold as shit in the school, especially during the November, December months, oh, that sweater came in handy. And this shit didn't even look like it was worth $40. The shit looked like it was worth $10 at best. It looked like something you can get out of a fucking thrift store. The extended day program was one of the worst things you could ever add to a school. Now, we all know the acronym. 7 crappy hours of our lives. The fact that they added an 8th hour just goes to show that they don't give an iota of a fuck. They don't. Yeah, I know what I said didn't make no sense, but that's how much I care about this damn school. 0. The extended day program was made because nobody wanted to sign up for extracurricular activities. Like, honestly, hold on 1 second, let me fix my goddamn bandana. I ain't even gonna edit this out. My shit sliding off. I felt it on the back of my jacket. Hold up, but the extended day program was added because nobody wanted to sign up for extracurricular activities. Like, honestly, who on this earth would want to play for this damn school? Like, for real? They had a football team, a basketball team, I believe they had a volleyball team as well. They had a cheer squad and some other shit. I don't remember. But nobody signed up for that shit. Nobody. I signed up for the football team, but ended up having to leave the football team after just a couple games because I was on probation. It was interfering with that, and I had to go see my PO, and I had these bitch-ass therapy sessions, so I couldn't play football even if I wanted to. Which I didn't. I just wanted something to do after school because I didn't want to come straight home. Because nobody wanted to sign up for extracurricular activity, they forced that shit on us. Like anybody want to play for this shitty-ass school. The school's football team sucked. And here's the ironic thing. I was pretty much their star player. And they put no stock into me. I was a god at football back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Especially on defense. And they had us playing fag football.
What the hell did you just say?
I didn't stutter. I know what I said. Fag football. And by fag, I mean punk bitches. Like, who the fuck don't want to get tackled? If you don't want to get tackled, then why the fuck are you playing football?
You acting like a little bitch right now.
Flag football is, I'm not going to say it's worse than touch football. You know what I'm saying? Because even in flag football, you can still get hurt. I got hurt playing flag. I ain't gonna lie. I damn near got concussed playing flag football. Me and one of my teammates was going for one dude, going for the same exact flag. And we, collided with each other. I accidentally headbutted his lip and his gum, kind of came apart a little bit. Flag football, I don't understand why they decided to go with flag football instead of contact. It's like people scared to get injured. There ain't nothing wrong with getting injured. That's just the way of life. Extended day program was a piece of shit. They randomized all the classes. They put me in sign language of all classes like I wanted to learn that shit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with learning sign language, but the teacher didn't teach us a goddamn fucking thing. So what was the point of me going to that class? I learned more sign language just watching the sign language interpreter at concerts. Just listening to the lyrics and looking at her signing and going and turning up her damn self. I learned more sign language like that than I would do at a sign language class. And I don't remember my teacher's name. She looked like Shirley Caesar. She had the Shirley Caesar wig on, you know what I'm saying? She looked like as soon as she came into the class, she was about to just, feed everybody.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
You get the picture. She looked like Shirley Caesar and her feet was leaning like shit. Like, god damn. I ain't trying to mess up my shoes, but her shit was like this. Every time she was walking, she was like this. I'm like, her ankle's about to bust out them goddamn stilettos, bro, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Every time she walked in there, the first thing that popped up in my head was,
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
I would sing that shit when she walked in too, under my breath, and the people that I was sitting next to in class, they would laugh their ass off. You know what I'm saying? I was a class clown. I was a comedian in school. People loved it. But yeah, that was pretty much, everything that I wanted to say. That extended day program shit was garbage. I said I was gonna go off on that, but Oh, yeah. Yeah, the part that I was going to go off on. I almost forgot. Like I said, I was on probation at the time, and I couldn't even go to the class even if I wanted to. I only went to 2 of those classes. I got tired of signing I Believe I Could Fly. I got tired of singing... What was the other song that she had us? I think I just remember I Believe I Can Fly. I love R. Kelly, no homo. I love his music, but that I Believe I Can Fly, I got so tired of hearing that shit. She had us signing that for a whole fucking hour on the first day, and then she did it again on the second day, and then decided to switch the song up, and it was some other shit. I think she had us sign Lean on Me, Ironic. After the second day, I had enough, and I decided, you know what, fuck this class, I'm out this bitch. Who's with me? You know what I'm saying? I didn't lead the charge, but I followed along with some other people. Obviously, I was following along with a bad crowd, but I followed along with some other people that decided they was just gonna bail out of this class, and we was all walking past the dean's office like, hey, where y'all going? Where y'all going? The fuck up out of here, and we just left. We ain't say the fuck up out of here. We said we getting up out of here. We going home. Anybody got time for these damn extended day classes? Kiss my nuts. And everybody that left got detention. And you know we did? We skipped that shit. Well, at least I did. I don't know who went to detention. I skipped detention. And I got suspended for it. First time I skipped detention is because I had to go see my PO, and I had to go do one of my therapy classes, which I'm not even gonna talk about right here. But when I came to school the next day, the dean seen me, and she said, Mr. Hunter, step in my office real quick. You're supposed to be in detention yesterday for skipping your extended day class. Why weren't you here? If you didn't already know, I'm on probation right now. I had to go see my PO, and I had a therapy class, so I couldn't go to that extended day class even if I wanted to, which I don't. You know, to be completely honest with you, even if I wasn't on probation, I still would have skipped it on purpose. And I think it's because I said that's why I got suspended. But that's neither here nor there. You know, I got a smart ass mom. I get it from my mama. That's pretty much the entire rant. That's all I wanted to talk about. The school starts today, 801 you're late bullshit, the fucked up schools, the school's fucked up uniform policy, and the fact that they added an extended day program because nobody went to sign up for extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities is supposed to be optional. If you don't want to sign up for that shit, then don't ask us to sign up for that shit. Don't fucking force it on us. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part of the story up, and we're gonna hop into the actual story. And I'm gonna go ahead and spark up. So I'll see y'all in part 2 if y'all enjoyed this. If you laugh your ass off, let me know in the comment section below. If your school did some shit like this as well, let me know. How bad was your school? Did you hate your school as much as I hated mine? Let me know. That said, I'm out, man. Oh, wrong hand, hold up. Let me switch. I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Toodles.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Bye, have a great time.